When I talk to business professionals who conduct negotiations, they talk about their experiences often as feeling outside of their comfort zone, a fear of being exposed, or sometimes of going into battle. What is it about the prospect of negotiation that makes us feel we need to steel ourselves? Well, none of us likes rejection, and it is unlikely that the other party will unilaterally yield to everything that you want. None of us likes the idea of being manipulated, and yet it is likely we will be subject to negotiation tactics by the other party. We don't like to feel fake or like our data is incorrect. We don't like the idea of a poor outcome, and we may be subject to the derision of our peers or our superiors. And none of us likes to be disliked, and it is possible that a consequence of the deal you make is quite painful for your colleagues to live with in the future. All of these sentiments have a binding theme of shame. It is likely then that there's a concern that negotiation will erode our self-esteem, perhaps a primal fear of being subdued, that some of us can go the other way and feel boastful or smug about a certain set of tactics we're using, or feel we need to get one over the other party and win. How to handle this? It's useful, I think, to set expectation early. So if you do want to have a very open discussion about a transparent price, better to set that expectation in the quotation process before negotiation. If you want to have a robust, challenging debate, then why not set that mood and you set out the welcome mat and see if the other party will cross the threshold. These are conditioning tactics, but they're not manipulations. They're just a way in which we and the other party find a process of negotiation that is acceptable to all of us. It's useful to prepare thoroughly, to share your negotiation strategy with colleagues and with friends, because by socializing your strategy, you allow it to be pored over, nitpicked, and fact-checked. So check your logic, check the behaviours that you plan to use, and do check with your colleagues from operations to accounts payable what you have in mind in terms of a deal and all of the potential outcomes to see if it works for them and it fits in with their goals. Because when we prepare thoroughly and we conduct a lessons learned review after the negotiation, we can feel proud of the fact that we have had a robust negotiation approach, and pride is a great antidote to shame. It's also useful somehow to call out the mood of negotiation. Some of us like to take a social approach and build rapport as a way of finding common ground in negotiation, and it's okay to say if you feel that is inappropriate for your discussion. Similarly, because as humans we all like to say yes, some of us take a very defensive mindset before negotiation as a way of protecting ourselves, of compromising in the discussion. And if you fear that, better to state that as a concern of not wishing to waste value for anyone. So instead, let's have a brainstorm that's not commercial suggestions, but just lots of ideas that can spark future discussion. Or perhaps agree that you will not make a deal today to take some pressure off time and a way of saving face. Because shame is about the concern of loss of face. And when you allow the other negotiation party to save face, you might find that they extend the same courtesy to you through your role modelling.